Hello there once again, people. Welcome to yet another episode of my Seeking Shamblers. So this time around, we're going to be checking out Quake map, yet another level. This time around, specifically, we're checking out a level that's known as Test. As a file name, though that could be converted out to a level that basically just flat out says no name. And yeah, that also is known as Sans Titre, which also is what, if you loaded out water cubes, would kind of give you. I'm wondering if that was like intentionally designed for this one, and that one accidentally was renamed, or what happened there. But yeah, this one is the one that probably is intended to be Sans Titre. Though I guess I'll have to link it out or whatnot and say like, oh god, what am I going to refer to this one as? This is a weird one to try and even refer to, like I said, because do you refer to it as no name? Do you refer to it... I guess no name probably works best. No name, the file name. Because my little map is a bit of a weird generic title to probably use, and that's what you use inside the file thing. Test is obviously a very vague file. Yeah, like I said, he used a lot of weird names, and there's really no correlation. The documentation barely mentions it besides saying that it exists. So, yeah, needless to say, this is kind of a weird one. It exists, it sounds like it's a completed file, and yet there's like no documentation or really any information whatsoever about it. So, yeah, it's a really weird one. Okay, let's load it up and see what we got. Wonder if it has deathmatch included. No, it doesn't. If you look at that, deathmatch 1, restart. Deathmatch 0, restart. Oh wait, now I have to switch back to Sans Titre. If I do deathmatch 1 in map, no name, as you see, it causes the same error. You need to have deathmatch 0 before you do maps. Sans Titre. I keep wanting to do Sans Titre. It's no name. Even if that's the same exact thing in French. Okay, so yeah, this is basically just a walk around level. And that's kind of also part of the idea. It's a test level. There's really not much to do here. It's an example map, but at the same time, it's more of a test level than anything because it doesn't work in multiplayer at all. It doesn't really work in single player because there's nothing really to do. Yeah, it just kind of exists. It's a rather weird one. As said, this is why it's so minimally mentioned anywhere. You know, you could easily be forgiven for missing this file and not knowing it existed. Even for Quake in 1996, this is a very obscure one. So you see we have a weird giant pillar here for some reason. So we have two corridors. They seem to link up, I think. Yep. Okay, and we have what looks like a ramp. And the teleporter. So there's a teleporter over here. There's a ramp that's not leading anywhere. This is totally worthless. Okay. Do these teleporters actually lead to like a level exit? Like this one looks kind of fancy. Like look at that. It also has some weird visibility issues, I think. No, it just was like triggered to like light up when you walk closer to it. But it's a rather interesting little thing. Let's see here. Let's come down here. Wait, what the? Okay, this wall. I guess this was a wall thing. I don't even know. Just saw the part when I walked near it. So you see this links up here. Here's the opposite side of that teleporter. And then we have an elevator out here. I don't even think this elevator goes anywhere. No, it's wrong. It goes to the second floor. Okay, is there anything on the first floor? Is this just a little dark, useless area? You see there's no real entities, no real anything in this map. It's just geometry. Very, very basic. But yet the geometry is pretty, existent, to say the least. You see, it's very devoid of anything, though. It's like you just wander around aimlessly in a giant empty map. Okay, there's a button there. Then we have this weird curved surface. Okay, I'm assuming this is a door. So if I press this, this opens the door. Oh god, it's a wind tunnel! As you see, this opened up, I dropped down here, and now I am back the opposite side of that curved platform we saw at the beginning. Okay, Now for the one question. Do these teleporters lead out to, like, each other or something? I think they would. This is a very bare bones map, as said. But you never know. Let's run into it. Oh, wow, that's the exit. Then what's the other teleporter leads into? What's the point of this one? And it's nothing we really... Okay, so this leads to the second floor. That's weird. That one looked more grandiose and fancy to me. I would have thought that was the level exit, but no, this is... Okay, we saw that side. What's this side? The same thing? Yep, both sides lead to the same area. Okay, so that's just one little teleporter in a worthless area. Most of this map is worthless. What am I saying? Yeah. Wait, no. The way forward is just over here. You just come right down here and you come to this little dead-end area down here. And you go into the exit. Okay, what's in the exit? What's on the opposite side? Does it go to the same map? No, it goes to E1M2 of all things. Well, okay. As said, this is a kind of really random map. I guess I'll kind of call it probably Sans Titre and like have some sort of like reference on like water cubes that says that was unintentionally named or something like that, because I don't think that was intended to be called Sans Titre. It doesn't sound right that he would call it water cubes everywhere else and then say Sans Titre. This one makes more sense because it literally has the file name of no name, which means that Sans Titre would be a more fancy way of saying that. Anyway, there's really not much to really cover here. It's a really basic level. I mean, basic even for normal Quake terms. There's no, anything in the level after all. It's just geometry. So, unless you want to walk around and look at some geometry, there's really not much to do here. But there is some different stuff. Wait a minute. Funk door secret. Secret? Was there a secret? Did I miss a secret? I just looked in the level and I saw there was a secret. I'm curious, is there actually a secret that I missed? Or is that like just a trigger type? That might just be a trigger type, but I want to make sure. I want to make sure I didn't miss some grandiose secret. No, there is no secret. Otherwise it would be counted. That type of stuff is automatically generated, so he couldn't just like bypass that somehow. Anyway, that really is that. There's really nothing, like I said, to this level, really. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. It has been, well, a random walking around adventure, and I guess I'll see you all in something else.